Yo guys, what's up? Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. I'm saying that one because I actually think I do just about remember it. I've just realised then that the problem is I'm looking at myself instead of the camera, aren't I? But hi guys, how are we doing? I'm steady, right? Actually, I wrote down a really important word that I learned yesterday. I hope you're steady. Well, I'm like steady and ready, like really in betweeny and like a genie, you know, like yeah. But I'm okay. And what was the word yesterday? I might go and find it quickly. No, but it's Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu means something like everybody, just everybody everywhere, like peace and love, basically. Yeah, I learnt it through my yoga boho beautiful, but I know other ones, but that's the one that's sticking with me at the moment. I've come across it and I wouldn't want to teach you too many things that hasn't stuck with me, so I'll write it in the thing. I'm looking at myself again. Honestly, I'm just not cut out for this at the moment, you know. I was sort of growing and then I keep slowing, and I'm not. I do want to grow on YouTube, but I also right at the moment I'm in between the stick. Let me go and find that word really quickly. I'll pause it again. I'm in this like in between stage all the time, like you do when this is the void is coming in. Like, I'm not being funny, it's just not the time to wear flowers. I've said this. It's not. Well, it is. I'm gonna dance, I think, in a minute. I'm avoiding dancing. I feel like I look like a frog all the time. It's like frog vibes. We can't be glowing all the time, guys, but it's okay. But yeah, this is real, you know, because I've been in this place before, like a really deeply, but you are a soul, and then there are ecstatic energy programs that have forgotten that they are part of the one, and they are the angels. Well, not the angels, I mean, you know, but the voices, you know, and yeah. See, I'm just not ready to talk about lots of things at the moment, but I mean, not the voices. So it sounds schizophrenic. I don't hear voices. Well, I do. No, I'm joking. Well, but yeah. Right now, I'm in the procrastinating stage. That wasn't the word I was going to find that I wrote down. This is a really intelligent word that I have forgotten. But I'm in a procrastinating sort of stage where I just don't know what to do. I won't drive into anything. That's fine. And I've got certain entity sort of feelings trying to push me this way and I got it that way, and I'm just like in a tug of war, but I'm like more aware of the tug of war than ever, and I'm not going into cycles of fear and panic and anxiety or self-discrimination only on a healthy way, you know. But like, I'm sick of my habits at the moment. I look tired. I'm still smoking backy and the wacky backy, and you know, but I'm still young, you see, and if I feel like I'm stuck in a rut with my habits, then I just feel like I need to just go a little bit further into the habits, where I'm at least aware of my cycles, of how I'm almost ready to change. It's like I need to make myself just look a little bit more disgusting before I really kick it in the boat, whatever it is. But that's my advice with habits, guys, is you can give up your habits too early. I was looking at myself again. You can give up your habits too early, and then they bite you back on the bum, you know, or if you're enjoying it, you're fooling yourself to think that, you know, sometimes you just need to push it to really get it out of your system, and then one day you'll just wake up and think, no, this is disgusting, or you won't, and then you'll be very, very dry and old and grey, and yeah, but no, but we're not, you know. But this is what I mean, it's your choice. But if you don't feel ready to kick habits, just know that even being aware and like stuck in the habit and like really pissing yourself off is a good sign, because it means that you're coming to an end of it. Like a few years, I just thought, you know, I was like always rocking being, but now I'm starting to feel gross and stinky, and I was, I don't know, but you know, I'll get there. And I got two sides constantly. This is what I mean about, like, you know, you're a human being, you're a soul, and then there's these two energies, light and dark, that just pulling you up, pulling you down. And right now, though, it's just, I think I'm realizing more than ever that I am like a thing in the middle of the Taurus, in the middle of all the programming and decisions coming through. So, you know, I've decided what? I don't know. It's too many decisions, and there was a word for it, and then you get stuck in this stagnant decision making. But it's okay. Yeah, I know, but I am making decisions, and it's good. I'm making good decisions, just about. Right. And today I'm wearing jeans that I used to wear when I was 19, and they're very low-waisted. So I'm very proud of I should be proud of myself, you know, instead of beating myself up. But yes, I hope you're proud of yourself as well, and you know, fair shout to you if you're really, really creating things, and I have cooked a few good meals and that. I don't know why I'm being so like, but yeah, there's a lot going on. It's fully grey at the moment as well, but just be aware that you are in the middle of two different energies pulling you here, pulling you there, and you have a choice of sitting above both energies in a higher place within yourselves. And yeah, but you don't just sit there though. That's the problem. Yeah, don't just sit there. And making decisions is like sitting on the edge of a knife, you know, whatever it's like, you know, on the knife, you know. I just, at the moment, for me, I just feel so conscious of my decisions. Hang on. Right, I'm going to find that word just because it's just good too, you know. Oh, goodness. I couldn't find the word, but it was a good word, and it just meant being in the power of not just getting sucked one way or the other, even into the light or the dark, and just being in being in your body, soul and mind, and in the trinity of it. But I'm feeling very random. Yeah, I've been crying about death, which is very good too, you know. You don't need to know personal stories about me, but I'm excited. My daughter, who's turning 13, has got a new boyfriend, and she's known him since play school, and he's just lovely. I'm just really excited about life, you know. And yeah, but also really down, and like up, down, like it's come to 2-year anniversary until I had this scar. And like my son says, it's like I'm a Vauxhall sign, right? And this actually happened because of an accident or so, yeah. But I basically nearly lost my life, I feel like, you know, because if it was a shelf, yeah. And if it didn't hit me here, it would have hit me there. I could have just been more deformed. And it's 2 years ago since this happened, and I ended up sitting in A&E for 8 hours on my mum's birthday with my mum, like, just with blood, yeah. And I'd have all this paint washed out of my head, and it was like, I was literally like Frankenstein for Halloween. And I basically, after it happened, I just sat up in my room and just sat in the dark for about a week or two, just drinking wine, sipping wine, and just like being really depressive. And then cut this really short fringe in. A month later, started a job in my play school where all my children had gone, looking like a div, feeling anxious because of the situation I'd just been in. And this was not my fault, how this happened. It's one of those, you know, it's one of those. And now I've been looking back thinking a lot, basically, you know. But then I was thinking, you know, my mum's going to be 66 in 10 years, and let alone for me thinking about my own age. I love going for walks with her, and I'm a virgin over death, and it's just, that's why I suppose death scares the shit out of me, because I've not lost anybody. I pretend my grandparents are dead already, even though I love them so much, to sort of get used to them not being here. And it's just, yeah, I just don't know how I'm ever it's gonna hit you one day and it's death, you know? So just stuck in these loops of thoughts. But now we're gonna have one dance to Bob Marley. Or was it Sata Mata? Sata, I know that, I'll take that another day, but Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. I forgot Sukhino Bhavantu. Yeah, I do sound mental at the moment. I am going to try and give you a nice sort of calmer video soon. I am. But this is how I am right now. And I am you and you are me. Yeah. And I have said this in another video, and I'll say it quick now because I didn't put the video up because I've been looking at the videos that I was going to put up on here and just thinking, oh, I just don't want to put them up. I said it's just crazy how we can just talk to people like, sorry, look at me, like my energy is wrong, guys. Like, look at this. Like, at least I know it. I know that I'm a bit, you know. And I'm like in a bliss state where I just can basically laugh it off. I'm sure, yeah. But it's amazing that we're in a day and age where we can just talk to anyone, and anyone can talk to you, and you can just upload a video. And let's hope these days don't change, guys. And not, you know, touch wood. But 10 years ago, cool, if I could have talked to people from what I was going through, I didn't even really seem to realise you could comment on YouTube. I'm just so like in my own box at times. You only ever realise anything in life until when you realise it, don't you? So yeah. Right, see this, I'm, yeah. It's very quiet around here, guys. I'm actually just looking at myself again. Not now, I'm looking at my trousers hanging on the door. Yeah, I might, just sort of gone off what I was going to do. I don't know what I was going to do on YouTube really today, you know. I'm just like that, like a pleb in the middle of the mush. Like, I keep telling myself I've got to do like some more cardio, but I'm fitting in my fucking jeans from when I was a teenager, mate. Like, I've had 4 kids, and I might have a bit of a softer belly at the moment, but I'm embracing my femininity. But I do want to look less tired. I need to go to bed earlier and stop smoking and blocking my face up and get one of those face roller things. And like, I don't even use face masks or anything at the moment.